on the pawn, and now you're simply just going to lose this pawn on a7. So what did Peter have in mind? Well, he realizes he doesn't even need this pawn to win the game. He just plays rook to a6 and gives up the pawn because now he has rook takes g6. And all of a sudden, this king is stuck on the corner of the board, and he's threatening rook to h4, which would be a ladder checkmate, and black would have to give up the queen. So instead, we now play bishop to g7, now clogging the g-file. And if Peter now plays rook to h4, he can now hide on the g-file with king to g8. But it was here that Peter plays an absolutely brilliant combination to win this game. He calmly plays a bishop to b2 and sacrifices his bishop. Because now, if you take this bishop, the bishop is no longer clogging the g-file, and we would have rook to h4, and black would have to give up the queen. So instead, black now plays queen to b5, getting the queen out of the way, so now it's the rook guarding the 7th rank, and we're just attacking this bishop. But Peter calmly plays bishop c3, just getting out of the threat from the queen, but again sacrificing the bishop to the bishop. And now Michael Adams, he just resigns the game because he realizes his defense just didn't work. If you take this bishop, it seems perfectly fine, because after rook to h4, we can block the checkmate with rook to h7, but we would simply capture the rook. And after you take, you are up a queen, but you're under the mask of this light squared bishop, and we have rook to b6, winning the queen and winning the game.